top 10 largest aircraft ever built. The sky giants that should not exist. Hey everyone, welcome back to HyperFlight Saga, the home of extreme aviation, impossible engineering, and the machines that stretch the very boundaries of what humans can build. If you love aircraft that look too big, too heavy, or too outrageous to ever leave the ground, then today's episode is your paradise. Because in this countdown, you're going to discover the 10 largest aircraft ever built. Sky giants so enormous and so wildly ambitious that even aviation engineers sometimes ask, how does this thing fly? Some of these beasts still roam the skies. Some sleep in military bases, hidden behind warning signs, and a few, they exist only in the pages of history, legends that were too powerful or too bizarre for the world to handle. Strap in, tighten your seatbelt, and prepare your imagination, because when we reach number 1, you might genuinely question the laws of physics. 10. The Airbus Beluga XL, the flying whale the sky should not reject. The Beluga XL looks like something a kid would draw if you told them to imagine a plane that eats other planes. And guess what? That's literally its job. With a massive upper fuselage shaped like a smiling whale, this aircraft can carry entire wings, fuselage sections, and enormous components no other cargo jet could ever swallow. 63 meters long, 227 tons at takeoff. Its cockpit sits lower than usual, so the cargo bay can remain uninterrupted, a design that makes it look almost cartoonish. But when this giant whale rises gracefully from the runway, all the jokes fade away. The Beluga XL proves that even the strangest looking aircraft can become essential to modern aviation. This isn't just cargo transport, it's aviation performing a magic trick. 9. Boeing 777-300ER, the silent global titan. Everyone thinks they know the Boeing 777 until they stand beside one. One of the longest commercial aircraft ever created, stretching almost 74 meters and weighing 351 tons at maximum takeoff weight. The 777-300ER is a flying skyscraper. It carries close to 400 passengers across oceans and continents without stopping, powered by 2 engines so powerful that each one could lift some smaller planes by itself. The GE90 turbofan isn't just an engine. It's a mechanical monster producing 110,000 pounds of thrust, the kind of power you feel in your chest during takeoff. Calm, elegant, and brutally capable, the 777-300ER dominates long-distance commercial aviation like a true king. 8. Anton AN-124 Ruslan, heavy lift royalty. AN-124 isn't just a cargo plane, it's a moving warehouse. Designed by the Soviet Union to transport objects the rest of the world believed were unmovable, like tanks, helicopters, large satellites, and industrial machines, the Ruslan quickly became a global legend. 405 tons at takeoff, a nose that opens like a mechanical jaw, a cargo deck you can drive into. The biggest miracle? Despite being built in the 1980s, it is still unmatched in raw lifting ability by almost every other cargo aircraft except its legendary big brother, the AN-225. When this giant rolls up, logistics teams start smiling because they know anything can be moved. 7. Lockheed C-5M Super Galaxy, the military titan. Enormous, intimidating, efficient. The C-5M Super Galaxy stands as one of the largest military aircraft ever flown. With a length of 75 meters, a wingspan of 68 meters, and the muscle to lift 135 tons of cargo, The C-5M Super Galaxy is the backbone of America's strategic airlift capability. Its party trick, both the nose and the rear open, allowing equipment to roll in one side and out the other. Helicopters, armored vehicles, mobile bases, even rescue equipment. The C-5M swallows it all. Built in the 1960s, upgraded for the 21st century, and still an unstoppable force, the C-5M doesn't just move cargo, it moves nations. 5. Boeing 747-8, the final evolution of an icon. The Queen of the Skies, upgraded to her ultimate form. The 747-8 is massive at 76 meters long, with a takeoff weight of 447 tons and that unmistakable forward hump that changed aviation forever. Its freighter version is crucial to global supply chains, carrying everything from race cars to jet engines to humanitarian aid. Inside the passenger version, the stretched upper deck creates a luxurious space unlike anything before it. Even in an age of fuel-efficient twins, the 747-8 stands tall, reminding the world that aviation is not just engineering, it's art. 4. The Caspian Sea Monster, the ocean's phantom aircraft. This thing should not exist, and yet somehow it did. The Caspian Sea Monster wasn't a plane in the normal sense. It was an echinoplane, a ground-effect leviathan that skimmed just meters above the water, using physics to cheat air resistance. 92 meters long, 8 engines, missiles strapped to the wings. Half ship, half aircraft, half science fiction nightmare. The monster was designed for lightning-fast attacks over oceans. Only one was ever completed, and its existence was hidden for years. It remains one of the most bizarre machines humans ever attempted to fly.
3. Hughes H-4 Hercules, the wooden giant. The Spruce Goose is the definition of impossible engineering. With a jaw-dropping 98-meter wingspan, it held the record for the largest wingspan in history for decades. Built almost entirely from wood during wartime metal shortages, the Hercules was meant to carry troops and equipment across oceans. It flew only once for less than a minute, just a few meters above the water. But that minute changed aviation history. The H-4 Hercules showed the world that imagination and engineering can collide to create miracles. Today, it rests in Oregon, a monument to ambition. 2. Stratolaunch Roc, the wingspan that breaks reality. If the Spruce Goose was legendary, the Stratolaunch Roc is revolutionary. With a wingspan of 117 meters, the largest ever built, this twin fuselage giant was created to launch rockets from the sky. By taking spacecraft to high altitude before release, it reduces fuel costs and opens new possibilities for rapid space launches. At 590 tons, it's heavier than several fully loaded commercial jets combined. Twin fuselages, 6 engines, a runway presence that looks like a boss fight in a video game. The Roc isn't just an aircraft, it's a bold step toward a future where space becomes accessible to everyone. 1. Antonov AN-225 Mriya, the unchallenged king of the skies. There is big, there is huge, and then there is the Mriya. The AN-225 was the heaviest, largest, most capable aircraft ever created by human hands. 84 meters long, 88-meter wingspan, 640 tons maximum takeoff weight. 6 roaring engines and 32 landing wheels supported this colossus as it carried cargo no other plane in history could handle, including shuttles, massive turbines, relief supplies, and even other aircraft. Every time the Mriya took off, crowds gathered to witness the impossible. Destroyed in 2022, the world mourned not just a plane, but an icon, a symbol of what human ambition can achieve. But legends never truly die. The dream of the Mriya still inspires engineers, pilots, and dreamers worldwide. And that wraps up our journey through the largest aircraft ever built, the giants that pushed the limits of physics, engineering, and imagination. If aviation electrifies you, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because here on HyperFlight Saga, the sky is not the limit, it's just the beginning.